Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me for your 20-minute full body practice. So you won't need anything for this practice today, just yourself and your mat, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay everyone, so let's meet by coming towards the back of our mats today, standing with feet hip distance apart, standing nice and tall through the spine, the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky, and go ahead and just turn the palms to face outwards, gently close the eyes, and just start by taking a few deep breaths here, all the way in through the nose, all the way out through the nose or the mouth. Just feeling the power of this breath as it moves in and around the body. Exhaling fully to release. With every inhale, the crown of the head reaches tall. With every exhale, the shoulders relax. Take one more full breath here. And then go ahead and open up the eyes, and on your next inhale, sweep the hands all the way up to the sky, join the palms together, and then exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Nice, and again, take an inhale, sweep those hands up a little bit higher this time. As we exhale, bring the hands through center, bend the knees, come down through a forward fold. Inhale to take the hands out to the side and press into the feet, reach it up. Exhale, bend the knees, lower down, come through a forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Nice, exhaling as we come down, send the hip bones back. Inhale, reaching up. Just taking a few more breaths here, welcoming in that movement, that energy. Nice, let's take one more full round of breath here. Big inhale up. And as we exhale this time, we're going to come all the way down into forward fold. Release the arms, let them dangle forwards. And maybe walk the feet the same distance as the mat. Or you can keep them hip distance, just whichever feels better for you and your body. Maybe the fingertips are on the floor. Maybe we're holding on to our shins or our thighs. And we're just going to find a little sway with those hips moving side to side. Just stretching a little bit deeper in through one leg and then the other. Letting the entire upper body feel nice and heavy here. So the head, the shoulders, everything dangling forwards. Nice, and then eventually come back into center. If we have the feet a little bit wider, we can bring them back to hip distance. We're going to bring the hands onto the floor and walk all the way forwards into your high plank. Hold it here, take a breath, and then bend the knees, walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Inhale, reach up. As we exhale, we come down, we walk forwards into high plank, hold for a breath. And then bend the knees, hands come back to the feet. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Walk it into plank, hold for a breath. The core is engaged, the arms are strong. And then bend the knees, hands come back. Inhale, reach up. This is our final one here. Exhale to forward fold. Walk it forwards and holding in your plank. So the heels are spiking back towards the back of your mat. The arms are strong, the core is engaged. Keep the gaze down in between the hands. And on your next inhale, we're going to roll the weight forwards on the toes. Exhale, lower down halfway. Keep the elbows hugging in. Inhale, press into the hands, into the tops of the feet for an upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Nice. Maybe just walk it out here in your downward facing dog, just bending in through one knee at a time. Stretching the right hamstring and then the left. Nice, and then come all the way back to stillness. As we inhale, we're going to roll the spine forwards into our high plank. As we exhale, we slowly lower. Inhale, press into the hands for an upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Hold it here. Once again, maybe we walk out the feet. Maybe this time we bend both knees together and stretch them out together. So a little bend and a little stretch. Or we can find that walk, just whichever feels better for you. Just welcoming breath, welcoming movement into our bodies today. And then eventually come back to stillness. As we inhale, we wave the spine forwards, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. This time in our downward facing dog, we're going to inhale, reach the right foot up to the sky, bend the knee and open up that hip. So we're pointing the right knee up towards the sky. Hold it here. Take a full breath. And then come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Hold it here. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the left leg up towards the sky, bend the knee and open your hip. So we're trying to get that left heel towards your bum, pointing the knee up to the sky. Take a breath. And then square off the hips, drop the left foot, roll forward into high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then as we exhale, drop the knees, send the bum back into your child's pose. You can take the knees wide, you can rest the forehead down to the floor. Slow the breath here, relaxing the chest, relaxing the lower back. Starting to connect to this grounding sensation into your mat. And if it feels good to just stay here, we might stay here. If we want to find a deeper stretch in the side body, we're going to walk that left hand over towards the left as far as feels good, bringing the right hand over and on top of the left. And then rest the forehead back towards your mat. Welcoming a deep stretch through the right hand side of your body. Breathing into your waist, into your rib cage. And then if we're finding our side stretch, we're going to release the hands, take it to the other side. So the right hand comes over, maybe off the mat. Bring the left hand on top of the right, and then melt the chest down, melt the forehead down. Keep that left hip grounded. Welcome that stretch into the side of the waist, the ribs, the armpit. And then bring the hands back through center. Take one final breath in your child's pose. And then roll the spine all the way up and meet me in your tabletop on the hands and the knees. And let's find some cat-cows here. As we inhale, we look forwards, we drop the belly. As we exhale, chin to chest, round out the spine. Inhale, look forwards, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back. Nice, just taking a few more cat-cows here in time with your own breath. And then eventually come back into center, into your tabletop. From here, stretch the left leg away and just point the toes. And it doesn't matter how high or how low the leg is. It might be down here, still connected to the floor. It might be all the way up here. Maybe we're going to keep it level with the hip, but that is up to you. But hold it strong wherever you are. Keep the core engaged. And then reach the opposite fingertips forwards. So left toes back, right fingers forwards. Keep your gaze down towards the mat so we have this nice long spine. Take a few deep breaths here. Really reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the toes. Crown of the head reaching forwards, tailbone reaching back. We got this for just a few more breaths. Keep it strong. And then drop the hand, drop the knee, take the right leg away, take it to whatever height you wish, and reach the left fingertips forwards. Once again, we're holding it here. Pointing the toes, stretching the leg away. Reaching through the fingertips, the core stays engaged the entire time and we're breathing deeply. Nice, taking one more full breath here. And then plant the hand, plant the knee, take the toes together, the knees nice and wide, and drop down to the elbows. Keep the hips high and over the knees. If this feels okay, we might go ahead and reach the fingertips a little bit further forwards. Maybe bring the forehead or the chin onto the mat. Take one more breath. And then release by coming all the way back up onto the hands and the knees, sending the feet back and lowering down onto your belly. Let's find a Sphinx pose by bringing the elbows in underneath the shoulders, palms of the hands pressing into the floor. And just hold it here, pressing your pelvic bone down into the mat. Maybe extending through the elbows and lifting up a little bit higher to feel that deep bend through the back. And then exhale to come back. Nice. From here, we're going to bend the left knee and we're going to find a half frog position here. So we want the knee ideally in line with the hip. We want the toes flexed, the toes are pointing outwards, and we want to feel a nice deep stretch through the inner thigh here. And we're just going to hold. If we want to find a static pose, we're going to stay here and breathe deeply. If we want to find a little bit more movement, we're going to send the hands back, maybe underneath the shoulders, and then inhale as we roll the shoulders back and lift to look up. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale to wave it up. Exhale, down. Let's just take a few more like this. Inhaling as we come up, exhaling as we come down. And after your next full exhale, come all the way back to your mat. Send those left toes nice and long and bend through the right knee. Finding our half frog on the other side. 90-degree bend through the knee is in line with the hip. And we're either staying here, finding a nice static stretch, or as we inhale, we're pressing into the palms of the hands, lifting to look up, and exhale, wave it back down. Inhaling up, exhale it down. A few more here. Nice, and then after your next exhale, send that leg back across the mat. We're going to tuck the toes under, bring the hands just underneath the shoulders, engaging through the core and lifting all the way up into our high plank. Take take a big inhale here, and then exhale to send the hips back into your downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Maybe this time as we're walking it out, we might start to send the heels a little bit further back towards the mat each time, getting deeper into those hamstrings. And then let's come back to center. As we inhale, we take the right toes up towards the sky. As we exhale, step it forwards in between the hands. Stay on the tippy toes of the back foot. And then inhale to reach the fingertips up into your high lunge. So the front knee is bent. The left leg is long, holding it here. Really finding this power coming up through the soles of the feet into the fingertips. Maybe we stay here, or maybe we bring the hands behind the lower back. We interlink the fingers and roll the shoulders open. After your next breath, reach the fingertips up back into high plank. Take an inhale. As we exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, and lift the hips, downward facing dog. As we inhale, we go straight up with the left toes, bend the knees, step the left foot in between the hands, and then inhale to reach into your high lunge, holding it here. Front knee stays bent, back leg is long. Reaching up through the fingertips here, tailbone slightly tucked under. Maybe we stay here, or maybe we reach those hands behind the low back, interlink the fingers and open up the chest. And then after your next exhale, release, bring the fingertips back up towards the sky, take an inhale. As we exhale, plant the hands and step the back foot forwards into your forward fold. So just letting everything dangle forwards. The knees can be bent or straight. If it works for your body, maybe we take hold of opposite elbows and we might find that little sway side to side. Just a few more breaths. Slow it down. And then eventually coming back to center, releasing the elbows and slowly rolling your body all the way up, vertebra by vertebra, until we are in standing at the top of our mats. As we inhale, we reach the hands all the way up to the sky. As we exhale, bring the palms together and lower the hands to your heart center and just stop and hold it here. And maybe we close the eyes and we bring our focus, our awareness back onto the breath. Maybe we connect our thumbs to our sternum here so that we might feel the breath. We might feel the chest rise as we take a deep breath in, falling as we find a full exhale out. And just closing off our practice today by sending ourselves a little bit of love, a little bit of thanks. Thanking our amazing bodies for what we have just done and what it will continue to carry us through the rest of today. We finish by finding a little smile on our lips, and then we can gently open back up through the eyes. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you are feeling good. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.